Life from Beggar. This is the story of friends. The writer's friend Meena was a pessimistic, and she always looked at every event in a negative way and made negative comments. There was something strange about Meena. She was always unhappy. Any person who came in contact with her would feel depressed. Her thoughts were negative about everything. After some days, Meena was transferred to Bombay and soon Sudha forgot about her. The writer met her many years later at Bombay's Flora Fountain. Meena and was surprised to find that she was completely changed. Meena was surprised that her friend was completely changed. The writer asked her how this had happened. Tell me, Meena, is there a prince charming who has managed to change you so? Writer asked how this had happened. Was there a prince who had managed to change her so? क्या तुम्हारे जीवन में कोई ऐसा राजकुमार आया जिसने तुम्हें इतना सारा बदल दिया? Meena was surprised. Meena was surprised by my question. No, there is not anyone like that, she said. Then what's the secret of your energy? I asked, like Tendulkar does in the advertisement. She smiled. A beggar changed my life. She smiled. A beggar changed my life. Meena told her there was not anybody like that, but a beggar changed life. She told, yes, a beggar. She repeated. She repeated as if to reassure me. Yes, a beggar. She repeated as if to reassure me, and he was old and used to stay in front of my house with his 5-year-old granddaughter. As you know, I was a chronic pessimist. I used to give my leftovers to this beggar every day. I never spoke to him, nor did he speak to me. One monsoon day, I looked out of my bedroom window and started cursing the rain. I don't know why I did that, because I was not even getting wet. That day, I could not give the beggar and his granddaughter their daily quota of leftovers. They went hungry, I am sure. A beggar changed her life who used to stay in front of her house with his 5-year-old granddaughter, and she used to give her leftover to that beggar every day. हर दिन वो अपना जो कुछ भी बचा रहता था भोजन वो सब भिखारी को देके आती थी. One day it was raining and heavily. She could not give anything that day. एक दिन क्या हुआ, जोरदार बारिश हो रही थी जिसकी वजह से वो अपना भोजन बचा हुआ भोजन उन भिखारियों को नहीं दे सकी। However, what I saw from my window surprised me. The beggar and the young girl were playing on the road because there was no traffic. They were laughing, clapping, and screaming joyously as if they were in paradise. Hunger and rain did not matter. Means she was just looking out that day, she was just looking out of her bedroom window and she was surprised to see the beggar. भिखारी को देख करके वह आश्चर्यचकित हो गई. They were enjoying the rain and laughing, clapping and screaming joyously as if they were in paradise. ऐसा लग रहा था कि जैसे वो किसी स्वर्गिक आनंद का अनुभव कर रहे हैं. Hunger and rain did not matter. भूख और बारिश, तेज बारिश उनके लिए कुछ भी महत्व नहीं रखती थी. They were totally drenched but happy. पूरी तरह से वो लोग तरबतर थे, बारिश में पूरी तरह से भीग गए थे, फिर भी वो लोग बहुत खुश थे. They were totally drenched and totally happy. Next. That scene forced me to look at my own life. That scene forced me to look at my own life. I realized I had so many comforts, none of which they had, but they had the most important of all assets, one which I lacked. They knew how to be happy with life as it was. I felt ashamed of myself. I even started to make a list of what I had and what I did not have. I found I had more to be grateful for than most people could imagine. That day, I decided to change my attitude towards life using the beggar as my role model. Means that scene forced Meena to look her own life. Even though she had so many comforts, none of which they had. मीना के पास बहुत सारी सुख सुविधाएं हैं जो दूसरों के लिए एक सपना है, but they had the most important of all assets, one which she lacked. लेकिन उन भिखारियों के पास इन सबसे भी ज्यादा महत्वपूर्ण, इन सबसे भी ज्यादा मूल्यवान एक ऐसी वस्तु है जो मीना के पास नहीं है. They knew how to be happy with life as it was. So she decided to change her attitude towards life using the beggar as her role model. Okay. After a long pause, I asked Meena how long it had taken her to change. Once this realization dawned, she said, "It took me almost 2 years to put the change into effect. Now nothing matters. I am always happy. I find happiness in every small thing, in every situation, and in every person." Did you give any Guru Dakshina to your Guru? I asked. No, unfortunately, by the time I understood things, he was dead, but I sponsored his granddaughter to a boarding school as a mark of respect to him. Means Means Sudha was surprised to listen to the changed story of her friend and asked Meena whether she had given any Guru Dakshina to her Guru or not. तुमने अपने गुरु को कुछ गुरु दक्षिणा दिया कि नहीं, ऐसा सुधा ने पूछा अपनी फ्रेंड से. Meena told her that the beggar was dead and she had sponsored his granddaughter to a boarding school as a mark of respect to him. मीना ने उसकी ग्रैंड को एक बोर्डिंग स्कूल में दाखिला दिला दिया था एज ए मार्क ऑफ रिस्पेक्ट टू हिम. ठीक है, ये आपका लेसन हो गया. व्हाट यू लर्न फ्रॉम दिस स्टोरी, व्हाट यू लर्न फ्रॉम दिस स्टोरी, आपने इस स्टोरी से क्या सीखा. मीन्स चेंज इज द लॉ ऑफ लाइफ, परिवर्तन जीवन का नियम है. चेंज इज द लॉ ऑफ लाइफ and those who look only to the past are certain to miss the future. Change is inevitable and we can't ignore it. Changing means doing something new and challenging. They give you a great joy of life. If we don't change ourselves, we can't enjoy our life to the fullest. We can learn a lot from the examples of other less gifted people if we have good conscience. If we have good conscience and act according to it, we can surely change our behavior, attitude towards our life like Meena. Okay? I think you understood this story. Now come to the in-text question. Some in-text question are asked here. Who is Meena? Meena कौन है? Meena was the writer's friend and LIC agent. Meena writer's की friend थी और एक LIC agent. Okay. Question number 2. What was Meena's nature like? Meena का nature कैसा था? You can answer. Meena was always sad and pessimistic. She was complaining nature. Question number 3. What is meant by she never had anything positive to say? She never had anything positive to say. उसके पास कुछ भी सकारात्मक कहने के लिए नहीं रहता था. इसका मतलब क्या? What is meant by she never had anything positive to say means that she always reacted with a negative comment to everything. Okay. Question number 4. Describe the location in Mumbai where the writer spotted Meena. मुंबई की वो जगह बताइए जहां पर मीना, where the writer spotted Meena, जहां पर मीना ने राइटर से मिली थी. कौन सी जगह थी वो? It was raining and the writer did not have an umbrella. She was standing outside Akbarali, a popular department store near Flora Fountain in Mumbai. Flora Fountain in Mumbai. Okay. Question number 5. What is the difference between an optimistic person and a pessimistic person? एक आशावादी और निराशावादी व्यक्तियों के बीच में क्या अंतर होता है? Optimistic person is hopeful and has a positive attitude towards life. A pessimistic person is always gloomy and dissatisfied and has a negative attitude towards life. Question number 6. What surprised the writer? राइटर को किस बात ने आश्चर्यचकित कर दिया था? The change in Meena's behavior. मीना के व्यवहार में जो अचानक सा जो बदलाव आया था, सरप्राइज द राइटर, राइटर को आश्चर्यचकित कर दिया. मीना seemed ready to make a number of adjustments that day. किसी हद तक एडजस्टमेंट करने के लिए तैयार थी. क्वेश्चन नंबर 7. What lesson did Meena learn from her guru, the beggar? उसने अपने गुरु बेगर से कौन सी शिक्षा ली? What lesson did Meena learn? Answer: Meena learned to accept life as it is. Meena learned to accept life as it is and be happy. जीवन जैसा भी है उसे स्वीकार करिए और खुश रहिए. Question number 9. How did the beggar and his granddaughter enjoy the rain? भिखारी और उसकी ग्रैंडडॉटर किस तरह से रेन एंजॉय कर रहे थे? Question number 9. Answer: the beggar in the street in the rain, laughing and screaming with joy, although they were fully drenched. पूरी तरह से भीग गए थे फिर भी वो लोग खेल रहे थे और हंस रहे थे. Question number 10. What did Meena do to show gratitude to her guru? अपने गुरु के प्रति कृतज्ञता दिखाने के लिए मीना ने क्या किया? What did Meena do to show gratitude to her guru? She sponsored his granddaughter to a boarding school. उसने उसकी ग्रैंड डॉटर को बोर्डिंग स्कूल में दाखिला दिला दिया. ओके, अब आइए कम टू द नेक्स्ट पॉइंट, इंग्लिश वर्कशॉप. क्वेश्चन नंबर 1 यू हैव ऑलरेडी डन एंड कम टू द क्वेश्चन नंबर 2. ओके, क्वेश्चन नंबर 2 पे आइए. State whether the following statements are right or wrong. Okay, and correct the wrong answer. State whether the following statements are right or wrong. Okay, पहला sentence क्या है? First statement. What is the first statement? The author and Meena were great enemies. This is wrong. This is the wrong sentence. Why? Correct answer is the author and Meena were good friends. Okay. And B, Meena was a very cheerful person initially. This is also wrong. ये भी गलत है. वो कैसी थी? मीना कैसी थी? Meena was unhappy and pessimistic. Okay. Next, C, Meena stayed alone in an apartment in Delhi. This is the right. This is the right. And next, Meena was the second child of her parents. No. This is wrong. This is wrong. What is the correct statement? Meena was the only child of her parents. Meena जो है अपने parents की इकलौती बेटी थी. And number E, the author spotted Meena at Bombay's Flora Fountain. Author spotted Meena at Bombay's Flora Fountain. This is right. Next, number F, the beggar and the young girl were playing on the road because there was a lot of traffic. Because there was a lot of traffic. This is wrong. Okay. The beggar was playing on the road because there was no traffic. This is the correct statement. And number G, the scene of the beggar and the girl made Meena peep into her own life. Number G, this is right. Okay. And statement number H, The beggar became Mina's role model. Yes, also. This is also right. And number I. It took Mina almost 2 years to put the change in effect. Okay, this is also right. उसको पूरी तरह से बदलने में 2 साल लग गए. Mina was able to give Gurdakshina directly to her guru. The beggar, no. This is wrong. The beggar was dead, so Mina sponsored his granddaughter to a boarding school as a mark of respect. Okay? ये हो गया. Come to the next question. Choose the correct alternative. Question number 3. Choose the correct alternative to complete the sentences. सही विकल्प चुनिए और वाक्य पूरा करें. Mina, who is an LIC officer, is a pessimistic, optimistic, disabled, pessimist. Okay, this is right. Pessimist. Mina is a pessimistic person. B. Next question. The right Akbar is a popular department store. The writer was standing near Akbar is a popular department store because she was waiting for her friend Mina. No. She was waiting for rain to stop. Yes, this is right. She was waiting for rain to stop. This is right. Next. The only thought in the writer's mind till they reached the Grand Hotel was Grand Hotel पहुंचने तक सुधा मूर्ति राइटर्स के दिमाग में क्या था? Why the rain was not stopping? No. What had brought about such a change in Mina? What had brought about such a change in Mina? मीना में इतना बड़ा बदलाव कैसे हो सकता है? किन वजह से हो सकता है? This is right. Okay. Next, Mina sponsored the granddaughter of the beggar because Mina sponsored the granddaughter of the beggar because she was alone in her life after his death. No. It was a token of respect for the beggar. Yes, this is right. It was a token of respect for the beggar. Okay, this is right. ये हो गया. Now come to the next question. Question number 4. Question number 4. How did the beggar change Mina's attitude? How did the beggar change Mina's attitude? मीना के दृष्टिकोण में भिखारी ने किस तरह से बदलाव लाया? Discuss with your partner and complete the following way. Beggar's activities that changed Mina's attitude. ठीक है? मीना के एटीट्यूड, मीना के दृष्टिकोण में बदलाव लाने वाले भिखारी की क्या एक्टिविटीज थी? What is the activities? आपको यहाँ पे लिखना है. First, playing happily in the street. यहाँ पे आप लिख सकते हैं playing happily in the street. Playing happily. Okay. Playing happily in the street. Next, always happy. Next, always happy. Always happy. Okay. Next, not caring about the rain and hunger. Not caring, rain and hunger. Not caring not caring. Okay. Hunger and rain. वर्षा और भूख की उसको कुछ भी परवाह नहीं थी. They were playing joyously. And fourth, being satisfied in life. Okay, being satisfied, being being satisfied. In this way, you can write. Now, next question. Write in your own words. How did Meena show her gratitude to her guru? अपने गुरु के प्रति मीना ने किस तरह से अपनी कृतज्ञता दिखाई? Meena showed her gratitude to her guru by paying for his education to his granddaughter. Okay. Question number 5. B. Meena said initially. He said initially and give reasons and pick out sentences from the story to prove that Meena was a निराशा थी. ऐसे कुछ सेंटेंस आपको लिखना है. जैसे कि यहाँ पे 1 is done for you. She was forever unhappy. वह हर समय नाखुश रहती थी. She was never satisfied. She was never satisfied. She was never satisfied. Satisfied. And she was pessimistic. She was pessimistic. Okay. Pessimistic. She was pessimistic. And her attitude to life was negative. Her attitude negative. Her attitude is negative. Okay. In this way, you can write. And she had the habit of complaining. Habit of complaining. She had the habit of complaining. She had the habit of complaining. And she spoke with cynicism. She spoke with cynicism. Cynicism. Okay. In this way, you can write your answer. And question number 6. Find antonyms of the following words from the story. आप कहानी से कुछ opposite words लिखना है. You have to write opposite words. Antonym means opposite words. And for optimistic, what is the opposite? Optimistic, pessimistic. Okay, optimistic का क्या होगा? Pessimistic. Okay. And next, drizzle, pouring. What is for the drizzle? Antonym is pouring. Okay. New, old, lie, truth. Ugly, beautiful. Front का क्या होगा? Smile, laugh, smile. Hell मतलब नरक. L का अपोजिट क्या होगा? इवन, इवन, HEAVEN, इवन। अनहैप्पी, हैप्पी, अनहैप्पी क्या होगा? हैप्पी। ओके। डिसरिस्पेक्ट, डिसरिस्पेक्ट, रिस्पेक्ट, unimportant, important, unimportant, important. Okay. ये होगा आंसर, opposite words. Next question. Go through the points below showing Mina's encounter with the beggar that transformed her completely. ठीक है? Go through the points below showing Mina's encounter with the beggar that transformed her completely. The sequence of events are jumbled up below. यहाँ पे जो sequence है वो jumbled up है, मतलब क्रम में नहीं है। The enjoyed playing in the rain as if they were in paradise. This is the second number. And the third, on seeing them so very happy, I felt ashamed of myself. उन्हें देख करके मीना को शर्म महसूस होने लगी, अपने आप पर शर्म महसूस होने। This is the third one. And the fourth, I decided to change using the beggar as a role model. उसने भिखारी को अपना रोल मॉडल मान लिया। This is the fourth number. And fifth, last one, it took 2 years to put the change in effect. उसको पूरी तरह से बदलने में 2 साल लग गए। This is the last one, fifth. Okay. This is the right answer, and this is the right number, the sequence. Next question, question number 7. How did the beggar change Mina's attitude towards life? How did the beggar change Mina's attitude towards life? Write it down in 5 to 6 lines, and one is done for you. One is done for you. The incident made Mina to look at her own life. Incident made Mina to look at her own life. Next, they forced her to look into her own life. She felt ashamed of herself. Next, she felt ashamed. She felt ashamed of herself. Of herself. Okay. Next, she made a list of all that she had and what she did not have. She made a list. Next, she made a list. She made a list of all things, what she had and what she did not have. Okay. Next, she decided to change herself. She decided to change. She decided to change. She decided to change, and she made the beggar her role model. She made the beggar her role model. Her role model. Okay. This is the right answer. Next, question number 8. Question number 8. Summarize the story with the help of the points given below. I have told a story already, and this question, try to yourself. You have to write the summary of this story. Okay, you can do, try to yourself. Okay, come to the next. Language study. So, language study. Punctuate the following sentences. Punctuate the following sentences. Having language study having 10 marks, and this is very important. Okay, you have to practice this. Punctuate the following sentences. Did you give any Guru Dakshina? Did you give any Guru Dakshina to your Guru? I ask. इसको कैसे करेंगे? Did का जो D है उसको आप कैपिटल लेटर में लिखेंगे, ठीक है? इसको कैपिटल लेटर में लिखेंगे. Did, D-I-D, इस तरह से. Did you give any Guru Dakshina? Any Guru Dakshina. Guru Dakshina. Guru Dakshina to your Guru. To your Guru. This is a question mark. And ये जो है आपका इन्वर्टेड कामा में बंद होगा. इन्वर्टेड कामा में और आई जो है वो लिखा जाएगा. आई आर एंड हियर इज द फुल स्टॉप. इस तरह से आपका पंक्चुएशन को लिखना होगा. नेक्स्ट, second, no, there isn't anyone like that, she said. इसको किस तरह से लिखेंगे? No, no, there isn't anyone like that. No, there isn't. There isn't. यहाँ फर्स्ट टॉपिक लगेगा. Isn't anyone like that. यहाँ पे like that full stop, इन्वर्टेड कॉमा बंद होगा. ये and she said. यहाँ पे फुल स्टॉप. इस तरह से ये होगा. ठीक है, आप समझ गए होंगे. क्वेश्चन नंबर 2. Add a suffix to the following words and make nouns. कुछ वर्ड्स हैं यहाँ पे आपको सफिक्स जोड़ करके नाउन बनाना है. फॉर एग्जांपल, फर्स्ट काइंड. काइंड का क्या हो जाएगा? काइंडनेस. ओके. नेक्स्ट, सेकंड, हैप्पीनेस. हैप्पी का क्या होगा? हैप्पीनेस. ओके स्टूडेंट्स. नेक्स्ट, इग्नोरेंस. इग्नोर का क्या होगा? इग्नोरेंस. नेक्स्ट, assured. Assurance. 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 Imagination. Okay. Imagination. NAION. Depute. डेपुटेशन, डेपुटेशन, ओके। मैनेज, मैनेज, मैनेजमेंट, मैनेज के क्या होगा? मैनेजमेंट, मैनेज का होगा मैनेजमेंट। लास्ट वन असेस, असेस करना, असेसमेंट, असेसमेंट, इस तरह से ये आपका नाउन बन जाएगा। ओके, इट्स ओके। नाउ कम टू द नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन। अगला क्वेश्चन का क्या है आपका? मेक 4 मीनिंगफुल वर्ड्स बाय यूजिंग लेटर्स फ्रॉम पेसिमिस्टिक। पेसिमिस्टिक वर्ड से आपको मीनिंगफुल वर्ड बनाना है। पेसिमिस्टिक से बहुत सारे वर्ड बन सकते हैं। यू कैन मेक सो मेनी वर्ड्स। पेसिमिस्टिक, मिस्टिक, मिस्ट, मिस्ट भी हो सकता है, MIST, मिस्ट, मिश, MISS, मिस भी हो सकता है। पेस्ट, पेस्ट भी हो सकता है, पेस्ट, पेस्ट, मेस, MESS, मेस। ठीक है, इस तरह से आप बहुत सारे वर्ड्स बना सकते हैं, मीनिंगफुल वर्ड्स and having 3 letters you have to make. Okay, I think you understood. समझ गए होंगे। Now come to the next question, last one. Change into indirect speech. Into speech. Change into direct speech.
खरवाड़ सर।
हाँ सर।
हाँ सर, समय हो गया अभी, और कितना बाकी है? समय हो चुका
ठीक
है।
है सर, मैं एक 5 मिनट ले सकता हूँ।
ठीक है, ओके।
ठीक है, कोई बात नहीं, इट्स ओके। नेक्स्ट पीरियड में बच्चों, नेक्स्ट पीरियड में हम आपको डायरेक्ट इनडायरेक्ट बताएंगे कैसे जो है बनते हैं। इनडायरेक्ट स्पीच किस तरह से बनाते हैं, इसको हम नेक्स्ट पीरियड में आपको सिखाएंगे। ओके, हेलो सर, अमर सर।
जी सर।
हेलो,
हाँ
फिनिश
सर,
करूं?
आवाज आ रही है।
फिनिश करूं क्या सर?
एक मिनट सर, रुकिए। बच्चों, किसी को कोई प्रश्न पूछना है? एक दो बच्चे प्रश्न पूछना चाहते हैं तो पूछ सकते हैं। रविकांत, रविकांत
हाँ सर।
बोलिए।
क्वेश्चन नंबर पहले का 9वां 10वां बताइए ना सर।
क्या बेटा?
सर 9वां 10वां बताइए ना सर एक बार और।
9वां 10वां क्वेश्चन।
क्वेश्चन पहले का 9वां 10वां।
पहले का 9वां 10वां। आप कौन सा पूछ रहे हो? नहीं समझ में आ रहा। इंटेक्स क्वेश्चन पूछ रहे हो क्या?
हाँ सर।
कौन सा क्वेश्चन पूछ रहे हो?
सर 9वां 10वां।
पहले 9वां 10 क्वेश्चन पढ़िए।
सर मैं
क्वेश्चन पढ़िए।
वादिद मीना दूतू सिर तू हर गुरु।
वाय
वादिद मीना दू
ग्रेटिट्यूड टू हर गुरु। ओके ओके, समझ गया। अपने गुरु के प्रति उसने कृतज्ञता कैसे दिखाई? She sponsored his granddaughter to a boarding school. Okay, she sponsored his granddaughter to a boarding school. इसका आंसर ये होगा। समझ में आया बेटा? और किसी को?
राजीव। राजू, राजू भगत, राजू भगत माइक ऑन करो। राजू भगत, खरवार सर आवाज आ रही मेरी?
हाँ सर आ रही।
हाँ। ठीक है सर, बच्चों तक नहीं जा रहा है आवाज, तो अभी आप सेशन लीव कर दीजिए यहाँ पे।
ठीक है सर, ओके सर, थैंक यू।